on with my Capricorns? We are back. Okay, we are back. We are back. We are back. We are back. Okay, and we getting ready to do the story. Okay, and let y'all know what y'all got going on for the end of October. Okay, this is for my Capricorns. Okay, what's going on for my Capricorns? End of October. End of October. What's going on for my Caps? End of October. What's going on for my Capricorns? End of October. We're going to see the juicy, what's the juicy gossip? Let me try and leave none at the bottom. I thought something fell earlier. Right. What's the juicy gossip for y'all? Okay, we got girl fight. Uh-oh. Girl fight, arguments, physical fight, war. Oh, who's going to war? Okay, possibly somebody you rejected, Capricorn. Okay, this person is also going through some type of bankruptcy. Okay, got to watch out for that. Okay. Also, groupie. Also came out jackpot. So somebody is actually going to be winning a lot of money, getting rich, inheritance, or unexpected money. Okay, Capricorn, I like the way that sounds. Okay. And somebody's actually looking you up. Okay, also. Okay. Anything else? Girl fight, girl fight. What's going on with the girl fight? What's going on with the girl fight for the Capricorn? This is for late October, last 2 weeks of October. This is for late October. What's going on? Oh, yeah. Somebody's a happiness hater, Capricorn. Somebody's hating. Somebody's definitely hating on you, Capricorn. Okay. Yeah. This girl, it looks like this girl is hating because it's a guy and you moved on. You rejected her. Okay. This looks like this is a reading for a guy that rejected this girl. And yeah, she's a happiness hater. She want to fight that girl. Case of ego involved. Like you felt like this person was just too egotistic, too much into themselves, and didn't care about nobody else. You felt like they didn't even have a soul. Okay, like this person was soulless. Okay, you kept saying, "Ooh, she's soulless. He's soulless. They don't have a soul." Okay, bankruptcy. What's going on with the bankruptcy? What's going on with the bankruptcy? Yeah, bad reputation. This person has a bad reputation for getting repos, not paying their bills. And this ain't just a one-time situation. They're just having a bad luck, a bad break. This person is constantly in debt. Okay, been constantly in debt for years. Okay, you was like, I'm not trying to inherit your fucking debt. Hit me when shit. Hit me when, hit me when the going is getting. Okay, Capricorn's like, hit me when shit is up. Don't try to hit me when shit is doing bad. Groupie, what's going on with the groupies? A lot of groupies. Why are you deeming them a groupie, Capricorn? Okay. So on top of that, this person is going around catching sexually transmitted diseases. And Capricorn was like, hell no, we won't go. Okay. Because not only do you got bad health, but you got bad credit. Okay. You going through bankrupt, Capricorn said, and you got bad health. Okay. Due to entertaining and being a damn groupie. Okay. Like this is like literally, I'm getting like Capricorn. I'm really getting this is a male that rejected a female. Like I know this is multi-gender. Okay, when I do my readings, but I'm heavy getting that this is a male. Okay, who rejected this female. Okay, who now wants to fight your new girl. Okay, happiness hater. Okay, and this person, like I said, too egotistical, want to always have it her way. Okay, bad reputation. Okay, for being a damn groupie. Okay, also you find out through the grapevine. Okay, that she was passing out these sexually transmitted diseases and going bankrupt all at the same time. So you just was like, hell no, we won't go. Okay. You like X marks the spot. Okay. You just like, that's two whole situations I ain't willing to deal with. Okay. You broke and got the nerve to be a O and got the nerve to be a O. And you broke and you got the nerve to be a hoe. Hell no, we won't go. I'm hearing from the Capricorn. Okay. You too busy winning. Okay. You win this big jackpot. Okay, while this person is still trying to search and see what your new girlfriend or your new boyfriend got going. Oh yeah, that came out too. Yep. Give it money. That popped his head out right there with jackpot. Okay, Capricorn. So yeah, you're gonna be too busy getting that money. You're not even there. And then that's another thing. This person does know that you won that jackpot, and now they definitely want to come wild because this the reason. That's the reason. So of course they want to come around. But you gotta ask yourself, was this person ever there for you when you were broke? How did they treat you when you were broke? Did they ever buy you stuff? Did they ever take you on a trip? They ever did something for you when you was down and out? And that's how you know the person is there for you. Okay. If this person is just coming around now, okay, because you won this lottery, okay, then you already know what this is. And that's why this person is a groupie. Okay. Groupies typically like to date men who are well off. Okay. And got the nerve to be carrying this around. Okay. Bad reputation, very egotistical. Okay. Now you rejected them. Okay. And now they feel the type of way. So they a happiness hater. Okay. Looking up your new person. Okay. And let's see what they looking up. Oh, I see from the top. Always partying. They're looking at the fact. It said, oh, you came back. Oh, you came back fast. Yes, yes. I'm doing Capricorn. I'm doing Capricorn. I'm going to do another one after this. So stay. So if it's your sign, I think the next one I'm gonna do after this, it was Capricorn and it was Leo. I'm doing Capricorn. I'm doing Leo next. Okay, then I got one more because I want to make sure I get. I've been doing a lot of private investigative cases, and I want to make sure I get everybody's zodiac sign squared away for October, so I can start November new because I will be in Cancun with this amazing view behind me reading these cards. Okay, y'all. So I'm excited about that. Okay, um, but okay, so this person is looking you up because yeah, you partying having a good time. They clock. It says, did I miss up? Yes, yes, ma'am. You missed up. It's just loading. It's loading. So like, come back like in about an hour, and it should be up there on the live. Says I did it live, so it'll be on the lives. Okay. And this person right here, Capricorn, yeah, looking you up. You partying all the time. Look, you got the champagne, baby. You just hit the jackpot. You just hit the jackpot. So if you are a Capricorn and you did not play the lottery, if you ain't paid particularly the Mega Millions or the Powerball, I'm getting, it's not even the numbers. Go play. Go play. Because you finna take a big shit on this X. Okay, if you're a Capricorn. Okay, mark my words. And I'm gonna find out how much exactly are you gonna win. I just want to see how much exactly are you gonna win. Give me a second. How many millions? 55 million. 55. 55 million. $55 million. Okay, Capricorn, receive it. Receive it. So many people be in denial. Receive it. Receive the 55 million. Okay, receive it. Okay, and you will get it. Okay, even if you are on this live, you could just be watching by default. Receive it. Receive it. It's so many people that see them at 55 million. Huh, that couldn't be me. That's your problem. If somebody was to say that and I see, I'm gonna be like, oh, confirmation. I'm going to play now. Confirmation. Okay. So I'm saying that to say change your mindset. Okay. That changes a lot of things in life. Trust me, I've seen a lot of money. My biggest check I saw was $450,000. That's how I was able to purchase this home and another home out here in Atlanta, out and out, no mortgage. Okay. I'm blessed, truly blessed. Okay. But I'm saying that to say it can happen for anybody. You just have to change your mind frequencies, your frequency with your mind. And then also, I also had this thing in my family where my mentality, my mom's mentality used to be it's always something. My mentality always is a downfall for a major comeback, a setback for a major comeback. Okay. Meaning that I always feel like whatever God, like if God took this away from me, literally this edge control right here, it's because I'm 100,000% sure he's going to bring me a bigger fucking jar. Are you understanding what I'm saying? Are you understanding the words come out of my mouth? I never feel like how you doing? I hope I say Madine. I hope I said it right. I'm always 100% sure that God is going to bless me with something bigger and something better all the time. Okay, close. Okay, Madine. hope that's it. Even no matter what it is, something as small as this, I swear to God. I feel like if I lost this big lighter, he's gonna give me like 20 of them. Okay. Like I really do believe that God always takes away to step me up no matter what it is. And it's just always been like that. When you change your mindset like that, you stop really caring about stuff that you lose. or stuff that you lost, okay? Because your mind is already programmed to believe, well, I lost it, so something big must be coming, okay? Literally, that's how I think all the time, okay? And this relationship that you're breaking up with, Capricorn, like I said, I'm getting heavy. It could be a man getting rid of this groupie behavior from some female, okay, who's carrying sexually transmitted diseases, bad reputation, okay, bankrupt. It's just too much. It's egotistical, not very cooperative, very manly, also not feminine at all, not willing to compromise, always talking over a man, okay? Just a no, a whole no, okay? A minor setback for a major comeback. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Literally. Okay. Always. All that's my mentality. Always. Okay. Literally. Okay. All right. Cool. So we have that. All right. So always partying, looking you up. Okay. So let's see what all this person is looking up. Okay. Because like I said, this person is a happiness hater. They're mad that you won that jackpot, Capricorn. Okay, and they're just watching you literally on social media, on all your social media platforms, looking you up, watching you partying, and they're getting pissed off more and more and more and more, trying to dig up dirt. Okay, this actually was left from the other reading, but since it was left propped up there, it must be for a reason, because I usually don't leave no cards out when I start from scratch. Okay, so digging dirt, it goes with looking you up. Okay, so trying to dig dirt, okay, on your new person. Okay, and what's the dirt they're trying to look up? Ooh, hold on. What's the dirt that they trying to look up? Let me see. What's the news? What dirt they trying to pick up? Going to the news card, news oracle. What's the dirt this person's trying to pick up on the Capricorn new boo? What's the dirt? What's the dirt? Let's see. I like, well, help me with this one. Oh, they trying to say that person is broke. They're gonna try to flip it and say your person is the one getting repo. Your person's one's with the debt. They're gonna try to flip it and say, oh yeah, she's broke. So what's the difference between her and me? I'm broke, she broke too. Yeah, but she ain't come with that ego. She's not a groupie, and she's also not egotistical. Okay, so yeah, clock that T. Okay, what else? What else is this person looking up? What else is this person looking at? Saying that person is just as much as turned up as she or he is. Okay, saying like, yeah, you say the same thing about me, but this person is a party animal. Like looking them up, seeing vacation pictures from like 3 years ago, and then like putting it all in one portrait and saying, look at her here having fun, here having fun, here having fun, here having fun. But shit, that's what is in under a 5 year span. This girl is focused, okay? And this little groupie female, like I said, is trying to look up, Capricorn, your new significant other, okay? Your new person that you just dated them for, and trying to dig up dirt, trying to compare, okay? Because remember, you call them a groupie, type of person that's always out, having actual relations, blah, 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 blah. Okay. And then now the repo card came out. So they're trying to deflect. Okay. This person's going to try to deflect all of what they got going on your new person. Then whoever it sounds, mad, jealousy, completely insecure and miserable, and her miserable ass wants company. Yes. Yes, girl. Yes. And it just be just like that. It be just like that. I'm talking about I got literally exes of mine's baby mamas still stalking me from decades ago when I was in my late 20s, and I'm even no longer with them. And I'm like, why are you still watching me? You don't like me. So what would be the reason? Because I don't deal with this nigga no more. But it's just people, man, when I tell you like they can't get over you, it's like you become their project. You become their life. Okay. They be so obsessed with you, like it's like a new thing, like what's trying to start doing next week. You know what I mean? Also could be a masculine also on top of that. Also, what I'm getting for this person is, and get ready for it, Caps, they are going to be trying to spread rumors that you are in the LGBT community, which is nothing wrong with it. But if you're not, okay, that's quite disrespectful to somebody who is a heterosexual, who is not, okay? And so I'll just say that to clear that up, okay? But this person is going to try to spread those type of rumors about you. Oh, he's dealing with this guy and blah blah blah, like just spreading rumors that they're looking stuff up. They probably looked up a picture with you and one of your bros hanging out and probably shaking hands, or maybe you had your arm around his shoulder and trying to make a big thing out of nothing. Like this person is really going to hit below the belt. This person is going to literally hit below the belt. Mark my words. Mark my words. What else? Also be careful. They actually subscribe to your close friends. All right, so if you're on Instagram and you have a close friend subscription, they're gonna try to subscribe to that subscription from a private page. Okay, so they can really get all in your business. Okay, they also have close friends um um uh stalking you. Okay, so they can have mutual friends stalking your page. Okay, also, and they're really, at the end of the day, they really want a reconciliation. Okay, but they know you're gone. You're long gone. You're long gone. You're already partying. I don't get that you're with a new person. Really, you're just really letting go and letting free, Capricorn, because I don't see not one particular female or male on this something other than the lies that this person is trying to tell. Okay, it don't seem like Capricorn is just enjoying their money. And with money comes, comes people. Okay, because now you got money. You're probably on a yacht. Okay, you got all these new groupies. Okay, that you got stalking you now, and you're not even thinking about this person. But this person is definitely a happiness hater. Okay, but if you do got somebody, they are looking them up and trying to find stuff also essential, because you see they looking, you see they hating. See you and the other person in the background. They could possibly be at the beach, could be somewhere where it's hot, where there's water. Okay, anything else? Yes, so Capricorn, you got your hands full with this one. I mean, congratulations to the jackpot and congratulations to the money. Let me tell you that in advance. Okay, you will be getting this before the end of October. I'm letting you know. Go play Powerball, Mega Millions. I'm not getting nothing else. I'm not getting numbers. I'm getting Powerball, Mega Millions. If you want to give you 4 numbers, if you do play numbers, I'll give you 5, 4, 68. 5, 4, 68. That's what I'm going to give you. You can play that box in straight. 5, 4, 6, 8. 4 numbers. You play 3 numbers. 286. You play 3 numbers. If you play 1 number, number 9. So I gave you quite a few numbers, depending on how you like to play your numbers in synchronicity. So I just spit you out some numbers, and I can even ask Allegua. Let me ask Allegua, because Allegua is good too. Y'all ready? All right, Allegua, let me get 4 numbers. Ooh. Okay, so he gave us 3 first, because remember he works in threes, which is funny. Y'all know he works in threes if y'all follow me. The number came out 153351. Write that down. 153351. Write that down. Or come back and watch this in an hour, okay? If you want to play 4 numbers, the number that came out is 2532 or 2352. That's forward and back. I gave it to y'all both ways. If y'all want to play 1 number, okay, this is for you. If you don't play, I got Mega Millions or the Powerball. But if you want to play these numbers, yep, go ahead. You can write them in there. And the next one is 6. Okay, yep, 6. I thought that was a 9 because I remember I said 9. But 6. Okay, so if you just play 1 number, go ahead and bet 20 on 6. If you playing that 1 number, they got that lottery where you only got to play 1 number. But I gave you 4, 3, and 1. Okay, numbers to play. Okay, so congratulations to those who do hit it. Let me know. Come back and let me know. Okay, Capricorn, come back and let me know, baby, because okay, it's gonna be off the chain. Shout out to Libra Confessions. Thank you for stamping that for me in the chat. Okay, I'm excited. Yeah, this person is literally. This is funny, and I'm gonna end it with this, Capricorn, because this is funny. I may go into it deeper. I really want to see who's a new person coming in. Yeah, let me look at that. But first, let me tell you something. How this is gonna end. Hey, girl. Hey, let me tell you how it's gonna end, and with this person, Capricorn. It's gonna end with them drowning in debt. Okay, like they're too busy stalking you, and they're too busy worrying about what the hell you got going on, that they can't even get their life together. So they're gonna keep drowning in debt even more. Okay, and then on top of that, it's gonna cause them to maybe if they file for bankruptcy, they are gonna fall back on those payments. Okay, they are not going to be able to keep up with those payments because they're keeping up with you. Okay, and they're going to be in a SOS and distress situation. Now, if you want to spin the block and help this person, that's up to you. Okay, but at the end of the day, I'm just letting you know what's going to be their demise. Okay, behind stalking and okay, and looking you up. Okay, and seeing that you won this jackpot and seeing that you won this money, Okay, and you too busy out partying and enjoying your damn life. Okay, clock that T. Okay, clock it. Okay, now I want to look to see, as far as the vibes, who's the new person coming in. Okay, because you do have a new person coming in. I did get that, and I got that based off of this. Okay, so right now, Capricorns, I am getting, you won this money, you just had a breakup, you're single to mingle, and you're partying. Okay, but this person starts looking up somebody. Okay, this person just don't start looking up themselves. They don't look up you. They already know who you are. Okay, so somebody is coming in, most definitely. Okay, so I want to see who this person is, and let me see how fast they're gonna come in. Hold on. I literally got so many decks. Like, I got my decks like this right now, like on the side, like my deck. So when is this person coming in? When is this person coming in? Allegra, help me with this one. Let me shuffle them first and make sure I get a good. When is this person coming in? I really want to know if Caps help you out and see when is this person coming in, so you can be ready for them. When is this person coming in for Capricorn? Allegra, help me with this one. When is this person coming in? Okay. Okay, it says within 4 years. Okay, maybe you're having too much fun, but it definitely says within 4 years. I'll see. He works in threes. I'll see if I get anything else, because it may be within 4 years for some. A lot of people take a long time to heal. I know that I've had times when I've had breaking ups. I've been broken up with people, and I've literally waited 3 years. Like, I've literally had 3 year spurts. Okay, and I've been in two. I'm 45, but I've been in two 10-year relationships. So I've only been single for the last 4 years, and I think that's gonna come to an end this month coming up. I'm just saying. Okay, but 4 years. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Because baby, once he step up, it's over. Okay, I got within 3 years for others. Okay, within 4 years, 3 years. And what? Let's see if we got anything else. Okay, this one just fell, flopped over. In November. Okay, remember he works in threes. Okay, so for some of y'all will go on a healing journey with this money and your funds, and probably you're traumatized from this witch right here. Okay, this witch done been a groupie. She done brought sexually transmitted diseases to the table. She done, okay, was egotistical, ran you through the mud, wanted to fight every damn body, fight the mama, fight the auntie, fight the cousin, hell, fight your kids. Okay, very toxic individuals. Sometimes that takes healing. A proper person will heal first, then move on into the next relationship, because sometimes we could bring that trauma right back in. Okay, we have the trauma, we're still insecure. Okay, we it's sometimes it's just hard to run straight in. Okay, for others, the person is coming next month. The person is coming next month. Okay, so 2 to 3 for some in November. Okay, now when it comes to the 2 or 3, for 2 or 3 years, let me see if I get anything for 2 or 3 years. November is November. That's next month. We know that. For 2 or 3 years, what? 2 or 3 years, what? On a stormy day. Okay, on a stormy day. Anything else? I'm gonna pull out 3 for this. On a stormy day. Write this down for those who plan on healing and just want to try to get some type of sneak peek on a Sunday. Okay, on a Sunday, on a snowy, on a stormy day. Okay, 2 to 3 years from now. And okay, within 2 years also came in. Okay, so within anywhere from 2 to 4 years, which is decent. Okay, for those who just broke up with somebody on a sunny day. I thought it was Sunday. On a sunny day and a stormy day, and that does happen. And let me tell you something about that sunny stormy day in Puerto Rican. Because I'm 100% Puerto Rican for those who don't know. And Puerto Rican tradition, when it rains and it's sunny at the same time, that is a divine union with a soulmate, and that wedding or that relationship is supposed to be last until the end of times. It is anointed. Okay, so if you ever saw somebody getting married, I remember that because my grandmother was heavy into Santeria, and I remember we driving, and my grandmother had this candy apple red drop top Cadillac. Okay, let's just show you how pimp daddy my grandmother was. And she was actually married to a Caucasian lawyer. That's why my mother always says me and her are similar in certain ways, I guess. And with all white seats, okay. And she used to pick us up from the hood, okay. She used to pick us up from the projects in this drop top candy apple Cadillac, candy apple red with like little sparkles on it, okay. So it was literally candy apple red, but it had glitter to it. Okay, that could show you how rich her husband was. And all white seats. And she's picking up kids, mind you, in all white seats. Anyway, we was driving, going to get some ice cream, and we're passing this chapel, and there was this couple coming down, and literally it's sunny, but it's trickling a little rain, right? And we're in the drop top, mind you, and we're a little around like, grandma's raining. And she's like, but it's not that type of rain. It's the type of rain that you can drive through with the drop top. That's what it's been quite a few times when I had my drop top BMW. I used to literally just drive through the rain, like I don't know, it was a thing my grandma used to do, so I do it. But it depends on how heavy the rain is, right? So anyway, I remember the raindrop drop top song came out when I was doing that, because it was funny as hell. And my daughter loved it. Like, my daughter loved it. My car, probably not, but my daughter loved it, right? So I used to do it. But anyway, I remember the people coming down the steps, and I said, damn, that must be messed up. And I must have been like 9 years old. I'm like, it rained and it's sunny on her wedding. And my grandmother said, not really, because in ancient times, has been passed down from generation to generation, as long as she knows, in the Puerto Rican heritage of Santeria, when it rains and when it is sunny on your wedding, that is a divine union, and you guys are going to stay together forever. Okay, and so I always remember that. Okay, so for your cards to come out and say it's going to be a stormy, sunny day, okay, lets me know that is your soulmate, and you are going to marry this person. So sometimes it's good for the wait from 2 to 4 years. Okay, whatever it said. Okay, but with some of y'all, okay, it's coming next month. Okay, I can't make an appointment with your grandmother. So can I make an appointment with your grandmother for something? Yeah, you can schedule an appointment with me. If you want to talk to my grandmother, I can channel her. We could channel her together. I actually haven't. She had came to me in my dreams many a times. Now, another thing about my grandmother is she was very lucky in my family, meaning that there were a lot of poor people in the family before her, and then came her. And that's why my mom always compares us to each other, because there's a lot of poor people in my family, and then came me. They call us the lucky ones, okay? The ones that typically all the family says, oh, you have all the luck. My brother calls, oh, you're lucky. I say, I don't think I'm lucky at all. I believe in Jesus Christ, and you don't. And I hate to say that, I'm not saying that to be mean or disrespectful, but he doesn't believe in Jesus Christ. And I told him, I said, until you believe in Jesus Christ, you're not really going to get any blessings, because you think I'm lucky, but it's not that I'm lucky. I was the one that used to get up every morning and go to church by myself since the age of 5 to about like 14. And then I started getting into boys. It's a long story, but for the most part, I used to go to church by myself. But people thought I was crazy. They was like, why is this child just coming to church by herself? And the church was actually on the corner and connected to the projects that I lived in. Okay, so there was a church in there. Okay, and so that's why I don't feel like I have luck at all. I just was the one. I think like God favored me. You know what I mean? Because He saw that I was the only one that was going to church. My mother was an atheist. My dad was an atheist. My dad was actually a crackhead, but that's a whole nother story in itself. But and a veteran also, the same token. But we're going to different stories at different times. But my point was that I don't really think I was lucky at all. Like I said, I really do feel and believe that because of my belief in God and how strong that was, He has always been by my side. Okay. And then also keep in mind, I have that strong mentality of positive affirmations. Okay. Where when I talk to my brother about that, or I talk to my other siblings who do work 9 to 5s and probably would never see the amount of money that I've made in my time, who has been a double 6-figure earner since I was about like 17. Okay. So they wouldn't understand my type of lifestyle or even my type of thinking, because when I do talk to them, they laugh about it. Like, oh, it's just that easy. Well, then let me get a Bentley. Well, that's the thing, is that you just don't even believe in it anyway. You have to believe in it first. So if I advise you, if you want to explore that, you can actually go to YouTube right now, and it's this video called The Secret. Okay, The Secret. It's just that simple. Okay, so they got The Secret to Relationships, and then they have the other one that's called The Secret. And I listened to that video, and I had realized why all my life things were quite different for me than it were for my siblings. Okay, and it was because of the way that I thought. and how I manifested and how I can see stuff. And then it just wasn't about seeing it. It was actually trying to figure out like what exactly that I'm going to do that can get me closer to that goal because it's feasible. Okay. Like people think that you can just manifest and think about it and you could just look at it, and it's going to appear. It might, but you still have to go play the Powerball. You still have to get up and go to the store and buy the ticket. You understand what I'm saying? So, like it says in the Bible, it says faith and works. Faith and works. Okay, not just faith is what I'm saying. Okay, so we're gonna go. Y'all gonna have me going to church over here, and most of y'all, most of y'all probably like, how does she play tarot and believe in God? Because you can, and then nobody told you that you couldn't. I'm a heavy believer that Jesus died for our sins, and I believe in the blood of Jesus. I plead the blood of Jesus over my life every time I leave the house. That doesn't mean that I can't believe that the cards will also give me what I want, and I can't not give offerings to my orishas. Like, so I think everybody is different in that matter. People decide what they can do and what they can't do. Like some people believe that they believe in Christ, but they believe that you shouldn't drink, or they drink and fornicate, but they believe that you can't play tarot. Does that make sense? It's kind of like you can't pick and choose what's right and when it's wrong when it comes to sins, right? You got to just face them head on. We're gonna go to a whole nother thing. I don't want to go into a whole nother thing on here, okay? Sometimes I go a little deep, okay? But I'm saying that to say, don't worry, okay, if it's showing that you're supposed to get into this relationship 2 to 5 years if you have to do the healing, or if this relationship is going to come all right in November. Okay, just be ready, okay, and go play those numbers if you don't do anything else. Okay, all right. So with that being said, I feel like we are okay. Who's the new person? That's what we're going to. That's where I was going. Okay, let's see what's this new person bring to the table. Okay. What's this new person? I like, wow, what is a new person? What does a new person bring to the table? What does a new person with Capricorn bring to the table? Okay, glow up. Glow up came out. New opportunities, new career, successful business. Okay. Could possibly be part of the Illuminati. Also, I get celebrity. Also, I get from there. Okay. Follow your dreams, make up your mind, believe in yourself, endless possibilities. Look at that. Look at that. Ain't that like romantic? Okay. I'd rather be with somebody looking like that than looking miserable with this person. Okay. Smell the roses, slow down, take some time, get out in nature. Okay. Because this person will be reciprocating. Excuse me, y'all. I feel like something got in my throat. This person will be reciprocating, giving back. Okay. And that's what you want. Okay. You want somebody that's going to want to give back. Okay. Somebody that's going to be equally yoked with you. They give you flowers. You spend money. They spend money. Okay. It's not always you spending. Okay. Not like with this person. Okay. Very homey person too. Not a person that always wants to be out and about, out in the streets, goopy type that just goes home, comes home, takes a bath, takes care of the kids, make sure the house is clean, okay, and goes pops out from time to time, okay. Not a what they call that? Not an alley cat, okay. Not an alley cat, okay, is what I got. Not an alley cat, okay. So you got something to look forward to, ladies and gentlemen. Capricorns here is out with the old and in with the new. It's literally out with the old and in with the new. Anything else? Anything else concerning this new person? What do they bring to the table? This is a lot. Okay. Masculine. Okay. Also, it could be a karmic relationship, like a twin flame, which could be good and bad, depending on if you want to make it work with a twin flame. If you think somebody a twin flame, go to YouTube. They got videos of how to make it work with a twin flame. Because a twin flame is actually supposed to come and teach you a lesson. But if you guys can get over that lesson that you guys both taught each other, you can ascend. Okay. That's the key. Not everybody is willing to get hurt to heal and ascend. Okay. Typically they just want it to be smooth sailing, which is typically should. Okay. But twin flames, it is what it is. It is going to come in as that flame that is going to burn your little behind. Okay. This could be a clingy ex. Okay. So it could be an ex coming back in. Okay. Also, hopefully not this one, not the one that just came in. Okay. But it doesn't mean all exes are bad. It just had to be some time. Okay, you guys had to get over something at some time and come back together. Okay, just like I said, hopeful. Okay, Yeah, bringing balance, learn from their consequences, and also is exhausted, okay, from all the relationships they've been in at the time that you two were separated. Okay, just know that. Okay, so it's looking like an ex, but then also, like I said, it could be a glow up coming. This person can actually remind you of your ex. Also, there's a lot of people that actually get with people. They could even look at a girl or a man across the way and be like, that looks like Emily, that looks like Craig. That okay. And then when you come to see, y'all link and it's just bliss. Okay. But somehow somebody this person can either remind you of your ex or actually be your ex. Okay. So that's what I got from here. Okay. All right, Capricorn. So we looked into the out, we looked into the old, we looked into the new. Everybody saw what you got coming up. And we also clock that T. We also clocked that T, and I gave y'all numbers. If y'all hit something, send me $25 on Cash App, okay? My Cash App is in the description, okay? And I am done here, you guys. I'm ready gonna come back with Leo. I gotta charge my mic up a little bit and stuff in my phone, but I'm gonna come back and do Leo in a minute, and I'll see you guys on the other side. Bye.